Do you sort of hope that the piece will make some sort of a difference, sort of with how it's received, possibly in the musical world? Do you think?
Have to listen to Luke's music first. I haven't heard any of it.
It's really, we were saying this downstairs, you don't, you know, if we had one message to convey, then you'd write a pamphlet and you'd hand it out and people could read what the thing's about. And I think the best music doesn't operate like that. You know, there's space for people to take away their personal reactions. So I would like it to have some kind of an impact and a reverberation, but what that is, I couldn't really say what I would hope it would affect or change, but I would like it to raise questions, I guess, and have people kind of consider. The two things would be maybe why we don't think of female examples of things as just examples, and looking, especially with Putin, you know, starting to invade the Ukraine, that this kind of strongman leadership, short-termism, aggression is really just, it's not going to save us from the climate or, you know, the greed in the world. And, you know, like I say, if I wanted to write a manifesto, then, you know, you'd write a manifesto, but it would be nice if people kind of picked out nuggets, words, feelings, about power.
Yeah, and also that female power, you know, they have been outliers until the 20th century, and that's another interesting thing, that the only reason that we know about the historic women is because they were emperors or queens, or, you know, we didn't know about ordinary people because their histories weren't written, ordinary women. That obviously changed, but so there were more examples that we could go on in the 20th century and into the 21st century. And 21st century is very interesting because the amount of young female power there is. And we have lots of examples of that at the end of the piece, of young voices, obviously as well, given that we have a youth choir, that was important to us. But, you know, that's something for everyone to be thinking about, that we have young, empowered people speaking out about things now and making big change. And we know about them. So that's a huge shift in the way that we've looked at things and the way that we think about things. So there is, Luke said, it's quite positive at the end. We're quite positive about the future of power. And I would say
it's probably just worth explaining that as the piece comes to an end, Jacinda Ardern's the last kind of figure that Hillary embodies. But then, as Jess has kind of alluded to, we get snippets of other voices. So we get a line from Greta Thunberg and Malawa, and, you know, we get these other voices kind of layering on top of each other as we get to the end. So it kind of splits off, multiplies in a way. Yeah.